Welcome everyone to the wedding of Leah and Brian. They're so thankful that you were all able to be here today to celebrate the next chapter in their lives. But before we get to that, let's start from the beginning of their story. Brian and Leah were in college at USD. Brian's plan was to go to class, study hard, and leave. No time for any distractions. However, he only made it halfway through. That first semester of junior year, out of the corner of his eye, he saw a smoking, hot, amazing chick. Brian's exact words.
I remember when Brian first met Leah, he told me there was a new girl that he met in class, and he was really interested in her and how cool she was. And apparently now, from their vows, which I didn't know, he broke the ice by bringing up her Spanish book. Even if he took the Spanish class with her, he still wouldn't know how to speak Spanish.
Leah, just like the day I met you, I am finding it difficult to put into words how I feel about you. To put it simply, I have never loved someone as much as I love you. You stole my attention the second I saw you for the first time. I remember going home that night and I was thinking about you before I even knew your name. As we began to talk and get to know each other, I realized that I couldn't help but smile when I looked into your eyes. I got butterflies when I heard you speak, and I almost couldn't hide my excitement when you agreed to go on a date with me. Oh my God. Oh, man.
I never would have guessed that the platinum blonde woman who was the sole response to our Craigslist ad would be here like this today. Endlessly in love with a man that deserves every ounce of it.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
I'm trying not to cry. Brian, my love, the day you sat behind my chair in a college class and asked about my Spanish textbook is where it all began. What life didn't tell me or prep me ahead of time is that you will find your love when you least expect it. That's what happened to us, and I wouldn't have wanted our love story to unfold any other way.
God, you look so good.
He asked for her email address, not phone number.
Yep. Why?
So that he could reach out about the syllabus so she could attach it in an email and send it over.
Yep.
And sure enough, later that day, Leah sent it to Brian, which started a conversation between them.
Especially after you shot me down the first time I asked you to go on a date. To go line dancing at a country bar with my friends.
I didn't want to go to the bar.
To this day, I still have no idea why you weren't interested in going line dancing at a country bar 40 miles away with a guy you just met. But regardless, I knew there was something special about you, and acting on that feeling was the best decision I've ever made.
I love your thoughtfulness, loyalty, and kind, open heart. You go out of your way to do things for me, like sitting in your truck for an hour outside of your apartment as an EMT after your 24-hour shift so that you can allow me to sleep in for that extra hour. It's like unbelievable.
Not long after our first date, I learned about your unbelievable talent as a musician when I saw you play live for the first time.
Like JP had mentioned, we put out a Craigslist ad for a new singer 6 years ago, and she was the only person to respond. But she was the only person we needed to respond.
I'll always be your #1 fanboy.
Thank you.
Firefighting is a selfless choice, a dedication to always do what's right for the benefit of others. Brian has committed years to the fire service and loyalty to his fire family, which sets a great precedent on building this life in partnership with Leah.
I promise to always strive to be the best husband I can be, and no matter what happens, I know life will be okay because I'll have you as my wife. I love you.
I know, it's sorry.
I have that effect on her.
So Leah and Brian, I want to say that you're a match made in heaven. You both are such talented people whose talents only grow when you're together. And I want to thank you both for, again, setting such a beautiful example to me of how a healthy, happy relationship is. The love that you both have is something I strive for in the future for myself.
Like my other brother Drew and Taylor, they share that passion when it comes to a competitive sports edge. When I see Brian and Leah together, they have that same fire and that same passion when it comes to creativity, like his drawings, his doodles, his stick figures, Leah's music, her band, all that. I couldn't be happier for my older brother, not Drew, I don't like him, Brian, because he finally found the girl that he deserves.
Today, I join my life to yours, not simply as your wife, but as your soulmate, your best friend, and biggest supporter. I love you.
Leah and Brian, I'm so happy to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the
Going back, memories we made. Looking back, how we met was fate. When I look to see where we are now, it's amazing how we've grown some time now. Loving you, you're my other half. And when you need me, I am.